Nigel Farage has just fired back at Sadiq Khan, and it all kicked off after a video featuring Tommy Robinson went viral. This one caught a lot of people by surprise. Yesterday, a short clip began circulating online, and within hours it was everywhere. Tommy Robinson, a name that never fails to spark debate, found himself in the middle of yet another controversy. But this time, it wasn't just his usual critics and fans clashing online. Nigel Farage saw the footage, and he didn't stay silent. In fact, what Farage said has already started rattling cages in Westminster. What actually happened? The clip, filmed at a protest in central London, shows Robinson confronting police officers calmly but directly, asking why they appear to treat certain demonstrators differently depending on their views. The exchange wasn't violent, but it was clearly tense. Robinson is seen being held back by officers, escorted away while still filming on his phone. No resistance, no aggression, just visible frustration. You can hear him ask, "Why are you treating me differently? I'm not breaking any laws." That short clip lit up social media almost instantly. It spread across Telegram, X, and YouTube, racking up hundreds of thousands of views in just a few hours. Supporters said it was a clear-cut example of political policing, Robinson being singled out not for anything he did, but for who he is. Critics claimed it was just another publicity stunt meant to cause a stir. On his GB News segment later that evening, Nigel Farage cut straight to the point. His tone was measured, but his message was sharp. "We are watching a double standard unfold in plain sight. If you're aligned with the political mainstream, you get treated with kid gloves. If you're not, you're pushed aside." Farage didn't defend Robinson's past, but he didn't need to. What he defended was principle. Free speech doesn't just apply to people you agree with. When the state silences inconvenient voices, we should all be paying attention. Then came the shot at London's mayor. Where's Sadiq Khan in all of this? He's in charge of policing this city, yet every time these double standards come up, he vanishes, unless it fits his political agenda. That line exploded online. Farage's clip quickly began trending. One user posted, "Farage is right. This isn't about liking Tommy Robinson, it's about fairness, and we've lost that in this country." Others pushed back. "Farage defending Robinson? That tells you everything about the direction we're heading," said one critic. Still, there were plenty of voices in the middle, people less concerned with Robinson himself and more alarmed by what the video seemed to show. As one neutral commenter put it, "This is about who gets to protest and who doesn't. That should scare all of us." Even a former police commander speaking anonymously told a journalist, "The optics here are terrible. We've seen more aggressive protests treated far more gently. People are starting to lose trust, and fast." That's exactly the point Farage has been hammering home for months. There's a two-tier system. One rule for the approved, the accepted, the establishment aligned, a different rule for everyone else. With London facing rising crime, deepening division, and a general election looming, this couldn't be more relevant. And yet, silence from Sadiq Khan. No statement on the video, no reply to Farage's comments. Not yet. But according to sources, Khan's team is watching the reaction closely, especially since the Met Police have already come under fire multiple times this year for perceived bias. Why it matters? Britain is seemingly in decline. Labour is banking on the idea that it can sell itself as calm, competent, and in control. But voices like Farage are disrupting that narrative, connecting with voters who feel ignored, judged, or outright silenced. If this moment becomes a symbol of censorship, of inequality, of political overreach, it could blow a hole right through Labour's carefully managed image. Because at the end of the day, public opinion isn't shaped by press conferences. It's shaped by moments like this. A man with a phone calmly filming, held back not for breaking the law, but for daring to speak. So will this fade into the usual political noise, or could this be the spark that ignites a larger national conversation about speech, protest, and who really holds the power in modern Britain? Farage is betting on the latter, and whatever you think of him, he's not wrong about one thing. When we start deciding who's allowed to speak based on their opinions, we stop being a free country. And that should concern every single one of us. If you're tired of the mainstream media pushing the same tired agenda, and you want real talk, real issues, and real British voices, then do us a favour, like this video, hit subscribe, and join the growing movement here at British Voice News. No spin, no censorship, just the truth. This is your country. Make your voice heard.